Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Your Life, Your Money. Financial planning for a lot of people is very stressful. Where to invest money? How much money to invest money? Did I make more money or did my friend make more money? Which product should I choose? All these things will add unwanted stress in people's life. Mark my words, financial planning is a very pleasurable activity. You just have to follow the rational thoughts, go in an orderly way, and then it becomes very enjoyable. I have listed here the 4 pleasures of financial planning you must go through. Only when you enjoy this part of this journey and create the 4 pleasures during your financial planning, you will have a favorable outcome, you will be very satisfied, and it will be a stress-free journey for you. This is NRI Money Clinic for you, and I am Dr. Chandrakant, but your financial guide for a happy living.
NRI Money Clinic. No hype, just the right advice.
Are you an NRI living outside of India for more than 10 years? Have you dreamt of a retired life in India in a beautiful house and a lifestyle of your choice? Your dream can come true only when you take some simple and effective actions today. I will take you through a step-by-step process to make this dream come true in my webinar, Stress-Free Retired Life in India. Hello, I am Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, financial guide and founder of YouTube channel NRI Money Clinic. I have to my credit creating secured retired life for thousands of NRIs spread across more than 60 countries. If you have an intention to make your dream retirement come true, register for my webinar. More details are in the link below. To make the financial planning a successful one, you have to follow a very orderly approach. You should follow a rational thought process. When you follow an orderly method and follow the rational thought, what results is the pleasure. In the financial planning, on a broad level, I can list 4 pleasures you must pass through. If you pass through these 4 pleasures, then only what you do will remain very successful for you. What are these 4 pleasures? Number 1, pleasure of earning the money. Number 2, the pleasure of saving the money. Number 3, the pleasure of growing the money. Number 4, the pleasure of spending the money. They should follow in an order and you should enjoy each and every process. Don't try to do them all together. Don't try to do them in an irrational way. Follow a logical process. Let me take you through a step-by-step process here. Step 1, the pleasure of earning money. This is the capacity that is there in you. You as an individual can exhibit yourself by the way you earn money. When I say you earn money, it should be legal, it should be genuine, it should be because of the skills and capabilities that you have groomed over the years. When you come to the job market, you are a beginner, you are a fresher, you work for a lesser salary. Why does your employer give you a higher amount of salary, or why another employer is prepared to hire you for a higher salary? That's because of the skills that you exhibit. That's because of experience that you have. That's because of the domain knowledge that you have. So over a period of time, constantly polish your skills, constantly increase your knowledge, get additional courses, put extra efforts into it, learn the tricks of trade, learn what works, what doesn't work, make good connections, invest in soft skills. All these things will help you to earn more and more money. To earn more money, you have to do anything that it takes to earn money. Change of jobs, adding the skills, moving places, doing a side hustle, anything is fine. But when you earn money, have that satisfaction, I made it happen. It happened because of my capabilities. That's where your entire family should find happiness that my bread earner is genuinely earning this money. When you win a lottery, you don't have that pleasure. When you get an inheritance, you don't have that pleasure. However, when you earn that money yourself because of your hard work, because of your smart work, you have that pleasure of earning the money. The step 1 to be successful in financial planning is go through the pleasure of earning money. Step 2, go through the pleasure of saving the money. When can you save the money? When your needs are met, when your basic needs of life are met, that is the time you are able to save the money. How can that happen? When your earning crosses your needs, then you have a capability to save the money. So your constant efforts to increase your earning results in your capability to save. If your needs are not met, if your earnings are limited, there is no way you can save money. Therefore, increase your earning, reach to a level where you are able to save some amount of money. When you save the money, you should know the purpose of saving this money. The purpose of saving this money is for a rainy day in future. Things can go wrong. Life is unpredictable. Anything can happen in your life. So you save some money. It will come handy in case things were to go wrong. In financial planning parlance, we call this as emergency fund. You can keep this money wherever you want. You can keep it in your bank account, you can keep it at your family level, you can keep it at your house, anything is fine. The money that you have earned and not consumed is your saving. Park it in a place for a future use in case if there were to be an emergency arises. There is also another reason why you will be saving money. The second reason for saving that money is to satisfy your wants, to satisfy your urge of doing something, to satisfy your urge of impressing your family members or taking them through the pleasures of staying with your family. For example, you want to buy a car 2 years, 3 years down the line, save this money, keep it somewhere, and when you have enough money, go and buy that car. It could be your holiday, it could be any purpose is fine. Save it with a purpose. When you do that, you enjoy the journey. Every time you save the money, you keep realizing that that car is a few months away, a few years away. The house could be few years away. So save with a purpose. One, emergency fund. To satisfy your wants, which are short term or medium term in nature. That gives you the satisfaction of achieving something in life with a plan. The third pleasure of financial planning which you must experience is the pleasure of growing money. What do you mean by growing the money? You keep money in the bank. Does that money really grow? The answer is no. When you keep money in the bank, it will just add interest. What is the purpose of getting interest? It is a cost of time. It is a cost of keeping the money and taking it later. See, you have certain amount of money today, but if you keep it as it is in your house, it doesn't grow. It remains as it is. However, the prices during the same period will increase, and that will erode the purchase price of your money. To retain the purchase power of the money, that is where you keep money. So keeping money in the bank will not result in growth of your money. It looks to be more than what it is today, but in reality, what actually happens is it has grown to such an extent to just offset the rise in purchase price. What is growing money? Growing money is to make it to such a level so it is worth more than what it is today. Let me help you with an example here. Let's assume that you are able to save 100 rupees in a month's time. Let me assume that a cup of coffee is available today for 25 rupees. So with this 100 rupees, today you are able to buy 4 cups of coffee. By investing this money or growing this money, let's say at some point of time in future, this 100 becomes, let's say, 500 rupees. And the coffee moves from 25 rupees per cup to 50 rupees per cup in the interim period. The original 100 rupees could buy you 4 cups of coffee at 25 rupees. But when you grow the money and it becomes 500, the same 500 rupees can buy you 10 cups of coffee at 50 rupees per cup. That is called growing the money. Growing the money requires 2 things. One, time. Unless you have time with you, you can't grow your money. 2, it requires discipline and patience. Okay, time is understood. If you become impatient and you constantly keep looking at, oh, my money has grown, whether it has grown or not grown, it will not work. At the same time, you also need to have a discipline. You have learned the technique of saving the money now. Extend the same thing to grow your money. You save at regular intervals of time. You contribute a portion of your saving to grow the money. So you must have time, you must have patience, and you must have discipline. So where can this idea or the pleasure of growing helps? The pleasure of growing can help only when your life goals are far away. For example, you have a baby in the house today, newborn baby. By the time it goes to college, it will be 17 or 18 years of time. So you have 18 years period of time. You can definitely grow money when you have so much of a time. Likewise, people retire approximately at 60 years of age, plus or minus 5 years. If you are a 40-year-old person, that's about 20 years time from here. So you have time here. Make best use of this time, and you can apply the strategies to grow your money and make it more than what it is worth. Have you seen the farmers, how they grow their wealth? Very simple. I always say we should find examples from nature. Nature has innumerable examples for all of us. A farmer grows the crop, he consumes most of the crop, but saves a small portion of that crop as a seed material to be sown and taken as one more crop next year. Your salary is also a kind of an agriculture. You bring that salary, consume most of it to meet your needs or for planning of your future. Save the rest of the money for growing that money. And in the future, this money will be more than what it is really worth today. Take this example, go through the pleasure of growing the money. What product you choose, what instruments you choose, whether you do it yourself, whether you take the help of a financial planner, everything is secondary. The primary thing is you should know how you can grow money. What are the preconditions? 3 preconditions I met. Time is required, discipline is required, patience is required. The rest of the things can happen. To grow money, the normal routes are not possible. You can't keep money in the bank and grow the money. That's not possible. To grow the money, you need instruments like stock market kind of an investment. You can invest in direct stocks. You can put money in an ETF. You can put money in the mutual fund. You can put money in AIF. You can put money in PMS. You can put money in unit-linked insurance plan. You can put money in pension plans which are related to the stock market. Anything is fine as long as the underlying is a stock market. That is where you grow your money. The other way to grow the money is real estate. Real estate over a period of time also adds value and creates a lot of wealth for you. Real estate requires large chunks of money for you to invest. Again, it requires a lot of time for you to, a waiting period is required for you to create wealth around that. One other technique of growing your money could be putting some money in something which is out of fashion. For example, some asset class. Let's say that gold has not done anything for last 10 years. I'm just assuming gold is doing extremely well. If it has not done anything very well in the last 10 years, put some money into it. It's a cyclical asset class. Over a period of time, what is low will move up, and that's how you can make money. So there are different techniques of growing your money. It's best if you take a professional assistance to grow your money. If you're somebody who is interested to grow your wealth, you can make best use of services provided by NRI Money Clinic. We have experts on the ground. They are always ready to help you, to take you through the growth strategies. You can reach to us through the WhatsApp number we have provided in the description box below. We have also provided a link there. Click on the link, mention that you want to grow well, and let us know what exactly you need, and our team of experts are ever ready to help you. Why delay? Send this message right now. Now let's look at the fourth pleasure. You have gone through the 3 pleasures: pleasure of earning, pleasure of saving, pleasure of growing. The fourth pleasure is pleasure of spending money. One problem people will go through is they earn a lot of money, they save a lot of money, they grow a lot of money, and they forget to spend the money. If you don't have a spending plan, please don't start a saving plan. It's your money, it's your hard-earned money, it's for you. It's you who decide how this money has to be distributed. Don't leave everything for your children. Give them what they really need. Don't leave them so much of a money that they will become useless to the society. Rather, spend money. One of the observations that I have made is when people retire, they will become something like, constantly worried about the money. See, when you retire, you're passing through a golden years. You have worked hard, you have earned money, you have saved money, you have grown money, you have accumulated wealth, you have done everything for your children. This is a time you should experience the pleasure of spending the money. Conscious spending is different from reckless spending. I'm not asking you to do a reckless spending, but what is required, do spend money without any kind of guilt within you. For example, many retirees, they never change their clothes at all. They, for 5 years, 10 years, they'll be still wearing. Because you are not wearing clothes because somebody else has to watch you in the office. It's your basic need. Feel good. Keep change those clothes. So if there are old clothes, give it to people who are unfortunate in life. Feel very happy. Buy new clothes every year. If you have to go out for a restaurant, please go out. If you are traveling by bus, you need to go by a taxi. Please spend money on the taxi. Use for your betterment. Gone are the days when you had to leave things for your children. Society has moved far beyond that particular phase. India was a joint family long time. You had professions, you had businesses, and you people were living on the land. If a family was living on the land belonged to the family. You can't sell off the land and put your children on the streets. That's where you have to leave behind it for the children. If you had a business which children would take over, then you can't consume all the capital of the business and leave your children on the streets. That's how the concept of living for the children came in. Now, if you have struggled in your life and if you have come up, you have an obligation to give that luxury for your children to struggle in life and come up in life. Don't leave behind too much for them. What it takes for you to derive the pleasure of spending, please do. I'm not telling you do a reckless spending, but even giving out in charity is a spending. Paying well for your domestic help is a pleasure of spending. Taking good care of people around you is also a pleasure of spending. See how you can spend money. If you are in the 30 years of career, you have been used to not to spend the money a lot, it is difficult for you to change that habit and start spending outrightly all over again. But you should make a conscious habit. The money which you do not consume will be consumed by somebody else. Why should you leave the control of distribution of your money to someone else who doesn't know the pain of earning that money? Therefore, make sure when you retire, when you have accumulated, when your life goals are reached, take the pleasure of spending the money. If you are not spending the money, you are a big failure in your life. I have no hesitation to say that. Dear viewers, hope that I have given you the secrets of 4 pleasures of financial planning. If it helped you to understand and organize your thoughts and draw an action plan, do give me a thumbs up. Do subscribe for the channel. Do share these videos with your near and dear ones, friends and relatives, and on all the social media on which you are connected with. Thank you very much for watching this episode on NRI Money Clinic. I shall be back with you with yet another topic of your life, your money. Till then, stay safe. Jai Hind.
Press the bell icon for more details and subscribe our channel.